Hey everybody, DM Tony here. Little announcement before we start the show. Social media, that's right. Make sure you check us out on the Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at DND404. We also upload the skits onto TikTok and YouTube. We are also making other videos on YouTube, such as DM tricks and tips, things like that. So make sure you check that out, DND404 or DND404 podcast. Just Google that, you'll find us. And now with that out of the way, let's get on with it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the world of Humbrea, featuring 3 first-time adventurers and 1 very patient DM. This is D&D 404. Recap time.
We get a recap.
Yeah, recap.
Last time, we left our hulking big boy Drell the Goliath and Minnis the Minotaur on a cart as they entered the town of Gilo. They checked into the Runnin Goblin, and that's where they met the owner, Duncan. Armos, our sly devil tiefling him, recovering from a quiet breakdown in the corner, slides himself into the conversation and offers to buy them drinks. Later on, they find themselves in the middle of a tavern filled with sad dwarves mourning over the loss of a friend. Minnis notices a dwarven child kidnapping as the child is snatched through a red portal by a muscular demon-like being. The heroes decide to investigate and after some time decide to pick it back up first thing in the morning, but in the middle of the night the tavern was attacked by bugbears. Our heroes make quick work of them and leave us here in the middle of the streets of Gilo. You guys have just beat the shit out of a couple of bugbears trying to attack your tavern alongside with Duncan, all right? And you just watch Duncan deal out a whole 12-piece bucket of pain on these dudes. Like, this guy was delivering hands and knees like next business day, okay? Handing them out, free shipping and handling. Because these guys, like, some of these guys have like bashed up skulls. All right, there you got one on the floor that you got Dan constantly hitting in the nuts. Okay, I believe this one poor bugbear got hit in the nuts about like 10 times. You guys are outside the Runnin Goblin. Okay, there's a bunch of dead bugbears that you guys just annihilated. Okay, you're in the middle of the street. You've traveled down the road a little bit, kind of towards the town square. Now the town square is just, as you would imagine in any town, it's just a large area there's a large clearing with a couple of benches around. It looks like there's a podium in the middle of it where like someone of status would come and give announcements to the town, maybe a mayor or something like that, or maybe just people just standing on their soapbox preaching what they want to preach. Looks like a standard town square. A couple of empty stalls in case people want to set up shop for the day and anything like that. But right now what you're seeing is that there's about a group of 3-4 bugbears in the center surrounded by the town's guard. Now the situation looks kind of like it's under control and they're like pressing in, and these bugbears kind of like have their backs up against each other, not sure what they're gonna do. What you gather from like they're about to kill these bugbears. They kind of deliver like the final strike. There's a few guards there. It could go south. Like these bugbears could just like break out and maybe hurt some people. The town's guard don't look like super well equipped. They look like standard infantry soldiers. Okay, they got basic chainmail on, they got a helmet. Some of them have spears, some of them have swords. From what you see, there's about 7 guards, so it's 7-4. And then you have townsfolk that are kind of like looking out the window. You got some people closing windows. Some people have gone outside. They're holding lanterns on the situation. People are yelling into the crowd, kill those fucking pieces of shit. They're yelling at them. The guards moving in. They're like getting ready for a good chance to just strike quickly. It's the 3 of you standing there. Reginald is on Armos' shoulder, kind of just like looking around, and Duncan ran ahead to kind of go address the situation. So before we get into that, what do the 3 of you want to do?
I definitely want to try to at least talk to maybe like one of the bears. I guess we could try to keep all of them alive so they do talk, because I feel like maybe killing all of them wouldn't be the best. So can we like run down there? Should we run down there and try to stop them?
Yeah, I think we should go over there and just try to assess the situation. What do you think there, Minnis?
I kind of wipe off my axe, right? You know, one of them's a little bloody. Got stuck in one of the bugbear shoulders. I also wipe off my horn. You know, I think there's a little pubic hair on my horn, so I kind of wipe that off. Look over the guys. I'm like, ha, man, you guys are pretty good fighters. What do you say we go help out our friends over there, see what's going on?
I agree. I think we should go down there and maybe at least talk to one or two of them. Figure out why they keep attacking the town.
All right, you Armos, you with us?
Yeah, definitely. Before or like as we start walking over there, I let the two go ahead, whisper to Reginald, and just try to get his idea on everything that's kind of transpired so far.
Okay, so at this point, they still don't see Reginald. So you're kind of hiding the fact that you're talking to him. So what are you asking him?
Just checking in on my little demon that just spawned. Making sure that we're still cool. He's been a little quiet lately.
He looks over to you, his ears are twitching, and he goes, Almost, I gotta say, but that blast you threw, that was pretty dope, man. I gotta be honest, that was pretty dope. He puts his little paw out to high five you, like give you a little fist bump. You know, a little fist bump. He goes, but I gotta be honest with you, Armos, what the hell did you just find? I've never seen one of those things in my entire million of years of living, Armos. What the hell was that?
With the bears? You've never
and
seen
why
them?
was the little one so into hitting his dick? I've never seen someone so into punching somebody in the penis before. It's astounding.
Dude, I don't know.
Is that what he does?
I just met these guys. Maybe he's into some dick punches. I don't know.
Is that what you all about here? You just like punching people in the dick?
I'm not, but we'll have to keep an eye on our close little horn friend.
I yell back at them, guys, hurry up! I want to get over there so I can knock some of their dicks off. Come on, let's go.
So you guys get up to the town square, Dan ready to hit some dicks. In the town square, you see 7 guards kind of pushing in on these 4 bugbears. Behind the soldiers, kind of giving commands, is a giant. He's about 6 feet, almost 7 feet tall. He's kind of hunched over. Leonin. A Leonin is a lion-raced humanoid. So he kind of looks like a big-ass lion on his hind legs. He's also wearing very fancy pajamas. He's wearing like a nice 2-piece suit, and he had a 3-piece pajama suit with one of those long tails on the hat. He's yellow of color with a thick brown mane, and he has his little tail coming out of his pajama hole that looks like it was custom tailored. Like these pajamas are like made out of 100% velvet. They look quite comfortable, and you just want to snug in. So he's behind all these guards. He's not wearing any shoes because it's a Leonin. His feet, his giant lion feet are just kind of hanging out. The shirt that he's in, although looks comfortable, is kind of baggy because they clearly made it really big because they didn't have measurements for a lion humanoid. But it still is pretty well tempered, just very baggy and comfortable. And he's yelling, and he has this deep roar. He's like, roar. He's like, I want these assholes dead. I want them dead. I want them out of my town. I want their heads on a pike on the wall. Guards take that and they start pushing in.
Drell, so I'm gonna go ahead and run. I guess they're surrounding them like in a circle, right?
Yeah, these guys are like, they're in a circle formation. These bugbears are back to back, and they're kind of just like swinging, trying to keep them away.
Number one, you said the lion guy's like 6 foot, something like that, 6 foot, 7 foot, something like that. So I'm gonna take a deep breath because Drell's a 8 foot guy, so I gotta try to get 8'1", and I'm gonna put myself in between the bear bugs and the soldiers. And I'll just be like, well, why don't we figure out why they're here before we fucking kill them?
The Leonin looks, he cracks his neck, he goes, who? He's like, getting deep growl out. Who are you? And he's pointing his giant, massive, like lion hand, like right in your face. He walks up to you, goes, who are you?
Okay, so Drell looks at him and he goes, you better get that fucking finger out of my face. And I grip my axe and I go, before I fucking chop it off. I am Drell of the Ashborn, and I don't kill people.
He cuts you off mid-sentence and roars in your face. Roll me a...
I headbutt him.
No, hold on.
I headbutt him.
I just want to paint the picture. So they're only like what, 6, 7 feet tall, and you're what, 8 foot?
I'm 8 foot.
So this dude is like looking up at you.
He's a 7 foot tall lion. These are not small creatures, by any way.
Oh.
Like he is like wider than you.
Me and Minnis are
wider, bro. I'm 8 foot, bro.
Me and Minnis are just sitting back there like, I don't know what's about to happen, but let's just take a step back.
You're gonna give me You're gonna give me a Constitution check.
Oh hell yeah!
It's my favorite kind of check.
First one.
Wait,
of
let
the
me write it.
campaign.
Let me run a DC. Let me write down a DC, so I'm not trying to cheat you. I think I'm gonna go with a.
I like how he's like, I'm not gonna cheat,
yeah.
but hang
He's
on, let me
looking at
make
my
up a
stats.
number real
So I'm
quick.
just letting you know, all porn characters, I have a character sheet made out for them. So okay, let me know what you get.
That is a 14.
You immediately back off and hold your ears as your head starts ringing. You two also give me a charisma check. Constitution check, excuse me.
Oh, I was gonna say it was the charisma.
7.
I got
7
14.
and
5 plus 2, 7.
you got 14?
Wait,
Okay, so you guys
15.
also, you got 15? Okay, so you guys also stagger back. It doesn't hurt as much because you're not directly in front of this guy. He gives out a terrible, like a huge lion roar right in your face that everybody, even the guards, like kind of cover their ears a little bit. You take 1 point of damage, Drell, and you are now staggered and go down to a knee with this sheer amount of pain that's in your head. You guys instantly know, like, I don't even need you to make a roll for that. That was not a normal roar, but it was back the fuck up roar. And so, like, this is like it's like, okay, this guy has weight. Like, this guy is not to be fucked with. You could totally try fucking with him, but I would recommend it. So this guy is like not to be fucked with. He goes, "You're gonna come to me in my town and tell me, are you working with these monsters?" And he's just yelling at you, but you still kind of have your ears over your head. What are you guys doing?
Well, I mean, can I keep talking to him, or is he gonna keep cutting me off every time I fucking try to?
You know
talk
what?
to him?
Let me try to talk some sense.
You can
to
say
this
something.
Man. Okay, so I step in. I'm like, whoa, hang on. Since I'm not stunned, still trying to get my hearing back. Ears are ringing.
He looks at you from the side of his eye, like he doesn't look at you directly, but he just like moves his eye like towards you to the side of his eye, looking at you, still facing Drell.
I assure him that I know a few things about the bugbears. We just want to get some information about the disappearance that happened. We're just trying to get some information before we, chop all their heads off.
He looks at Drell. Drell, you're fine now, but you're still like, you have like a bit of a headache. He looks at you. He goes, "I'm assuming this is your first time here. How long have you been in this town, sir?"
I've been in this town for about 6 hours.
Okay. He looks at Drell. He looks at Armos. You see these? So you've come into this town. You just recently came in. You've seen these walls battered and broken and being repaired as you came in. Did you not? Mm-hmm. Okay. Who do you think does that? Do you know what kind of town this is?
A piece of shit town? I don't know. I'm just joking. I don't say that.
I interrupt.
I don't say that.
No. He does say that. He does say that because it's perfect for his
No,
character.
I don't want to
And
take another
step
point
in-
of damage.
No. I step in immediately and in between the two, and I'm like, "Sir, Mr. Lion, sir, we're just trying to get some information. We saw the disappearance. My Minotaur friend actually got to see it firsthand, and we need to get some information out of these bears. It seems a little coincidental that they appeared shortly after this disappearance. Let's just try to get some information, and if it doesn't work out,
some information from bugbears. Go, open it up, make a hole. I want to see this.
all right, look here, Mr.
He takes a
Lion.
step back. He lets out another snarl. He takes a step back towards the guards. Now the bugbears are kind of like stop swinging from the giant roar. I'm back and just kind of like watching what's going on.
Can I do something real quick?
Absolutely.
I tug on this guy's pants. I'm like now next to him. I tug on his pants. I'll be, hey, what's a bugbear? Even though I've just fought him. Well, hey, what is a bugbear exactly? Like, where do these guys come from?
You're asking the mayor of the city, the big deal, who's dealt with these things and have attacked the city multiple times, and you're just like,
Yeah.
what are they?
I'm just like, hey,
He looks at you. He goes, "I'm assuming this is your child." He puts his hand on your head, kind of like where your horns are, palms the top of your head, picks you up, what looks like with ease,
okay.
faces you towards the bugbears. He goes, "That is a bugbear, little one."
Oh, that's the things I just killed. Oh, okay, that's a bugbear. Cool.
How many did you kill at your age, son?
Well, I mean, I just killed 2, I think 2, 3, 2. I killed 2 over there.
I mean, you hit him in the dick too, so I'd say 2.
Oh, I hit him hard in the dick. Yeah.
He drops you. He drops you on the floor.
Okay, let me level.
Just adjust.
Let me level with
his
him again. I'm trying to level with him again. Okay, look, you guys have done attacked, and it seems like fought him off. Attacked, fought him off. Have you tried to talk to him before? I'm guessing not. Here's our chance. Give us like a few minutes with these guys just to talk them through.
Wouldn't you want to figure out why they keep attacking your town rather than just killing them and having them come back over and over again?
He looks at you too. You guys don't get out much, do you? Okay, go ahead. Go talk to him. You have my blessing. Do not kill these bugbears until these men have spoken to them. So go ahead, go speak to them. You have my blessing.
Great. Are there things that they like gifts? I have a lot of things in my pack. I could give them a present.
They like tiny horns.
Oh, yes! I start running at the bugbear with my horns.
You guys walk over to I'm assuming you guys are walking over to these bugbears?
I'm running at them.
Do they all look the same, or does it kind of look like one's more in charge than the other?
Give me an investigation check, Drell.
Okay. Fuck, that's a -1. So I got a 5.
Fucking this is what I got. These are bugbears.
I'm so excited about the horns though that I run to ram the first one I can get to.
Wait, you ram?
Yeah.
I feel like I grab Minnis and like pull him back,
Sure,
kinda
if
like
you
how the
can.
lion did
If you can.
with my hand. Because like I feel like the best way to get answers out of them is not just by hitting them in the dick over.
Yeah, I don't know
and over
that.
until
I
we
just
get
think he
their
wants my horns, man.
I'm gonna bring a bugbear to monster manual now because I just need a picture of them. Hold on.
I'm like running in place in the dirt, thinking I'm getting somewhere. While Drell's just like holding me back.
Hey.
Wait.
So you're trying to run
happening to
towards
me?
this bugbear. Okay. All right.
Does it say that they like to get hit in the dick? Because if
listen.
we might have just
Oh, they
hit
love
gold.
being hit in the dick. Okay. So the only reason why I want to double check because I don't know the history on every single freaking monster, and I don't want to get anything incorrect or say something wrong because I don't want the D&D community to be like, that's not what bugbears do. They do this quite often, actually. So I'm just trying to get my facts straight so I can be canonically correct when it comes to these monsters. So these guys are pillagers and raiders. At least Armos, you know that. Drell, they're bugbears. They look like giant hairy goblins, about like 5 to 6 feet tall. They have like some armor on, and they have kind of sharp looking ears. That's what you get with a 5.
I like how Drell's like, you can see. You can actually perceive what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
And
so
they
I'm getting held back by Drell right now.
So we know that they can
Yeah.
talk because when we were fighting them, you know what I mean? So
Okay, wait.
like
Okay, all right. So listen, when we talk in combat, that's not like actual conversation. That's just like bullshit conversation. Okay.
Well, you were giving them
they
the
can
voice, so I figured they
I
could
know.
speak.
That was more for like comedy relief. Yes, they can speak in a sense, but that was my bet. Yeah, they can. You know that they can speak on some level. Okay.
So hold on, Jared. What's your character's name again?
Armos.
Armos. Okay, so I feel like Armos, since he has knowledge of him, can he see if these, I guess, are normal bugbears or if they seem like corrupted or?
Does one seem less hostile than the
No,
rest,
I'm
or
saying
maybe
like, do they
leading
seem
also?
like
Oh, yeah, no.
like you know what I'm saying, or do they see evilly driven by a third entity? If that makes sense.
Armos, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think I just kind of want to get a perception of what's going on. What do all 4 of them look
Yeah,
like?
give me a perception check.
Okay. Hold up. 11.
Isn't that like a
Adding the
charisma check?
modifiers?
No,
Yeah.
I don't. Perception's. I'm looking. Sorry. Wisdom. Oh,
Yep.
so 12.
12? Okay. So with the 12, you notice that 3 of them kind of look the same. There's like no difference with them. One of them looks like their skin, their fur is slightly darker than the rest. And his eyes are red. You've never seen a bugbear like this. Now, you don't know if this is like just a breeding thing, but he doesn't look like the rest, and he kind of sticks out to you. But he doesn't show any different mannerisms or anything like that from the other ones. He's just kind of like on alert.
So all three of us are just hanging. He didn't, Joker didn't go, or
no,
go.
Drell's holding him back. He's running in place.
So Drell's holding him like a tennis ball, just like.
There's like maybe like the grass that, or like the stone he's on. The path is like a little deeper from all the feet markings.
I could just scrape myself into a little
hole.
hole.
Of the lion sitting watching us, and I'm just like, I'm just utterly embarrassed. Around the troops. So I let the other guys know. I let them know, hey, it seems like this one is the guy we need to talk to, the one with the red eyes. What?
Now you say this to the lion guy?
No, just the three of us. Just the three of us. Well,
to the party.
4 if you count the the little extra on my shoulder that no one knows about. But what do you guys think? What should we level with them about?
Reginald looks at you. He goes, "That one seems familiar."
I immediately look over and kind of turn away, and I have him in my hands, and I'm like, what do you mean? And
I just get like a little, I don't know, deja vu. You ever get deja vu? Do you get that? Is that what you call it?
As soon as I start talking to Reginald, I start thinking, wait a minute, you have the same kind of eyes as that guy does. That's interesting.
Whoa. Mine are definitely better than that guy's. Let that schmuck. Don't compare. We are not on the same scale here. He's maybe like, I guess you'd be considered like a 6 in this town, but anywhere else he's a solid 3.
What, do you know this guy? What can you tell me?
No, I've
about
never
this?
seen him in my life. I don't even know what the hell that thing is. It's just like, you ever just look at somebody, it's like, why do I feel like I know him from somewhere? You're like a coworker that or maybe like you're at a bar, there's like some dude that kind of gives you a bad vibe or something like that. You're just like, I don't know, he's just kind of like, maybe you've been on the same email chain or something.
All right, to not be too much inconspicuous, I put him back on my shoulder and go back to talking to the other two. Minnis Drell, we need to talk to that one. What do we say?
I mean, we could just start by asking them why they're here and see what he says.
Oh, okay. I yell, "Hey, why are you here?"
The bugbears look at each other, look at you, like, they're looking at each other.
Guys, they don't look so nice.
One of them scratching their head, like.
I scratch my head back.
I mean, if they don't start talking, I'm just also kind of down to kill them. I was just figuring we should at least try to talk to them or figure out why the fuck they keep attacking the town.
So, I think Drell should go and talk to him because they're kind of, they may speak the language of combat, might respect him a little bit more, and also he can get some bonus points with the lion guy that he just kind of, I don't want to say insulted, but so I'm pushing Drell to maybe he should go
Oh, it's on the record. He insulted him.
Yeah. So I think he needs to get some bonus points back. So
wait, so let me get this straight. You want Drell to go over there and talk to the people
with us, but I think
to then only get proven that the lion guy was right by these assholes not talking to me. And then I just gotta fucking kill him anyways. That's your plan?
At this point, we don't got much. You don't got much to lose with the lion guy. Worst case, we have to fight him. Best case, you come out ahead and you're the hero of the day.
I'm still scratching at my ear like the bugbear, like trying to make some sort of like verbal communication chain,
He starts scratching his nipple, like.
I look over at Joe like.
He points to you, points to him, points to you, points to himself, points to you, scratches his nipple. Points. Look at his bugbear friend. Points to him, points to you, points to himself, points to his friend.
I guess. Okay. So how far away am I from?
They're about like a couple of feet at this point. They've like stopped trying to swing because they're so confused. These guards are like, what the hell is going on? I think they're flirting with the Minotaur. They're just kind of
So-
pointing at each other.
The three of us go over, but Drell, I push Drell to like lead the charge.
Okay. So I just want to walk up to the guy with the red eyes and just grab him by his fucking shirt and say, "Why are you here?" And if he doesn't answer right, I'm just gonna fucking kill him. How about that? I don't know. I've got no idea what to do.
Give me an intimidation check with disadvantage.
Oh God.
2. Oh wait, with disadvantage too. Hold on, give me a second. Because you said intimidation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 2.
That's a 2. He spits in your face.
I fucking grab my axe and I hit him with it.
Roll a hit.
I want to say that's it.
Roll a hit with advantage because you're like, it's kind of like it's not like really a fighting point because they're so outnumbered.
Yeah, so that is a 19.
Okay, yeah, you fucking shove your axe right into this dude's head, and he goes down to the ground. The other guys, the other bugbears start attacking, but they are instantly just taken out by spears because the guards just took your lead, and just like hit him in the neck, and the other 3 just drop.
I scream, "Ah, my friends!"
I turn around to the lion guy and I go, well, I guess you were right. That's my bad.
I'm crying on the ground. I named
He
that
looks
one
at-
Barry, and I named that one Fred, and now they're gone.
Leonin looks at you. He goes, "That's the thing about these bugbears. They don't speak. They act on violence. They don't care. They just come in and they kill people. And they try to kill people. They've been killing our traveling merchants. People just coming to visit, trying to travel, just get to where they need to go. We are nothing but a crossroad town. We are peaceful people, but we've been having this bugbear problem. And today is the last time I deal with it. This is the last time I want to see them. I'm sick of these bugbears." And he lets out a giant roar. He's like, he adjusts himself, puts his giant mitts on his collar, straightens out his clothes and everything. This problem has been going on for far too long. I have a couple of his associates come up. He starts talking to another dwarf. Duncan is nearby. He goes, "I've been dealing with this bugbear problem for far too long, but we simply do not have the resources to go out and find them. But I think after tonight, after they finally stepped foot in our town, we're gonna have to do something about this. I'm sick and tired of finding dead villagers, travelers, merchants, supplies being ransacked and stolen from us. This has to come to an end." He's saying this out loud to like the people watching.
I look at Minnis and I kind of like eye the bodies, kind of like hinting for him to like search the bodies and see if he can find anything, since he's kind of small, like with everything going on, to see if like, you know, he can get away with it without anyone noticing.
Okay, yeah,
Just,
give him.
I mean, I don't even think anyone noticed it. That's that big of a deal, but like I just
Yeah.
want to see like what they have on him.
I definitely get what he's getting at, and I kind of wipe my tears off, realizing these are, you know, murderous bugbears, and I probably shouldn't have been friends with them anyways. And I do a little sniffle and nod, and I go over to inspect the corpses.
And as he's doing it, I want to talk to the lion and try to let him know that we'll help him as like a distraction, kind of like as a help action, I guess, like on his like so he can roll stealth with advantage.
So you're trying to you want to give him a help action. Give me an investigation check, Dan, with an advantage.
That's a 17 and 18.
18? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Did you roll
these
twice though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got the 18 was the better number, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you're checking out these bugbears, and they all kind of look the same. They just have tattered leathers on with like some metal person, but they're like, it's like leather with like a string of like a metal plate loosely hung from it. Like, this is not well crafted stuff. The one that's discolored, that the fur is darker with the redder eyes,
Right.
smells noticeably worse. I wouldn't say smells worse than the other ones, like foul, but there's a different smell to him that's odd. You also look at the mace he was holding, and it looks like, why would you bring this mace into a fight? It's clearly crude. Like, it doesn't look well taken care of, and looks like it wouldn't really be that useful, but in the hilt, it looks like there was like a socketed gem that was taken out of the weapon. It was forcibly removed, and there's like tool scratchings on the hilt everywhere, and like this weapon has suffered damage around the hilt area, where it looks like if he swung really hard, he probably would have broke the weapon. You also noticed that when you were looking at the weapon and looking what was on him, he was gripping it very tight. Like even dead, he was still holding on to it for dear life.
Can I do an Arcana check?
You can. Give me a roll.
7. Wait, int is +2. 9.
9. You sense magic in the area, or maybe what was magic. The lion is taught. You see some guys in that are more well dressed come approach the scene. They kind of look like transcribers and things like that. They look like well dressed. They have like nice attire on. They have like funny looking hats. They look like note takers. They have like a bunch of scrolls on them, and they're like, okay, yeah, they're taking notes. They're taking orders from the Leonin character.
Has he still not told us his name?
You guys never asked.
Okay. All right. So Drell's gonna fucking bite the bullet on this one, I guess, and he's gonna walk over to the Leonin guy, and he's gonna say, "So how about tonight? Me and my friends will buy you some ale, and we can discuss how to hunt down these bear bugs."
You see his shoulders relax back as the hair kind of stands up in the back of his neck real quick. He turns around to you, faces you. He goes, "I don't drink, sir, but I appreciate the gesture."
Under my breath, I whisper, "Of course not."
Due to the nature of my job, I unfortunately can't afford much time to drink. I have too many things to think about, too many decisions to make.
Just out of curiosity, what is your job?
He laughs a little bit. The squires around him kind of laugh a little bit. The name is Fredrick Juniper. I am the mayor of this town. You see that like he's much calmer now. He doesn't look angry anymore. He kind of enjoyed saying his name to you. He like had like some like that. It made him feel good to introduce himself to you.
He said he was the mayor. Is that what you said?
Yeah, he said he was the mayor. This giant lion humanoid.
I tug the mayor's pants again. I'm like, just out of curiosity, the mayor thing. What is a mayor?
What is a mayor? So he gets down on one knee and he kind of looks to you. And he has a little grin on his face and he goes, "Ivory Boulders, are we?"
Yeah, that's my clan.
The best way to tell you what I do is to put it in your terms, young one. So I'm the mayor here, but you might know me more as a chieftain.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got chiefs. Yeah, my dad's a chief. He's kind of mean, but you know, he's cool. You know, an awesome chief. Really good chief.
Interesting. So something along the lines of that, but a little more diplomacy and democracy involved. But yes, I am the chieftain of this town.
I'm not sure what democracy means, but that sounds cool. I give him a thumbs up.
He pats you on the head and he stands back up. And as you can see, you guys notice his demeanor's changing pretty quick to the situation at hand. Like now the fact that like no more violence is happening, and he's like fully awake. He turns around to the rest of the town. "All right, everybody, nothing more to see here. Please go back to bed. We'll get this cleaned up. We'll do business as usual. Stores are free to open. We will keep the town locked in." You see people yelling. It's like, "What are you gonna do about these bugbears? We can't have. What if they're attacking in tomorrow morning?" Listen. We've never had this happen before. We will find what was different this time, but I assure you, it will be business as usual tomorrow. You have my word. He talks to somebody who looks like they might be like the captain of the town's guard. He goes, "Listen, I'm gonna need you to find how they came in and where you think they were heading. We need to find out what they were doing and if there were any scouts this time. I'm assuming there might have been some scouts, so maybe we should send some people out." Captain turns to him and says, we just don't have the staff, sir. We don't have the infantry units." He goes, "Looks like I might have to reach out again for some more assistance from the other towns."
I start whistling
reinforce-
like kind of loud, but like looking in the opposite direction.
go ahead and reinforce the town wall. Try to find where the break is, or that we'll reconvene tomorrow morning.
I don't know why he's whistling, but I start whistling too.
Everybody, there will be another meeting in the town square. We will get to the bottom of this and we will decide what we will do about this problem. But I assure you, this problem will get resolved. Starts walking off.
Jared, get him, Jared.
So you.
Yeah, he doesn't like.
So you guys are. So like now the guards start cleaning up. They're like trying to drag this away. There's like blood on the floor. You got some people running out trying to clean up the blood on the floor. That's these bugbears are leaving behind. Bugbears are being loaded into a cart. People turn around, start going back into their homes.
Let's go to sleep. We'll wake up tomorrow and start fresh.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea to me. I want to talk to that Mr. Mayor Jedrick Funiper guy. He seemed pretty cool, so maybe we'll talk to him tomorrow.
We can just go to the town meeting and see what they say.
Oh, that's a great idea. All right, sounds good. I like your ideas, Drell.
All right.
Start walking back.
Okay, so you guys head back to the tavern. With that being said, you guys go back up to your rooms. You take a long rest. Get ready for the day ahead or the next day. So you go ahead and give all your hit points back.
Woo.
You're back to normal. If you guys restock on everything, clean up.
I'm full life.
And
I was in danger.
Yeah, so you guys are well rested. You guys wake up in the next morning and you guys wake up, you do your morning routines, whatever that may be, and meet at the breakfast table. Or where do you guys want to meet?
Well, what time is this meeting again? When did he say it was?
He said around like in the morning, probably around like 10 a.m. that you would guess. It wouldn't be like
what
the
time would
first
it be
thing.
now?
You guys wake up around like sunrise, like 6 a.m., 7 a.m.
Yeah, that's fine. Then we can just meet down at the breakfast table.
Yeah, I wake up in my little bed. I look over to see if my buddy Armos is awake. Hey, Armos, good morning. You awake over there?
I have the rabbit talking in my ear, and then I hear Minnis also, and I end up waking up to both of them in a very pissed mood. Yes.
Armos, hey, Armos.
So
hey,
you
hey,
wouldn't
hey,
believe this other day when I was
Armos,
around the
are you
bird
awake?
just chilling.
I'm awake. Just letting you know.
I'm up.
We can go to breakfast, I think. I think Drell wanted to get breakfast.
Stop trying to talk to me. He's like,
I need a drink.
Wouldn't catch the
Yeah,
clue.
I'm gonna get dressed, and then I'll meet you down there.
All
All right, see you down there.
House and just trying to do my own thing.
This is my life. I'm awake. I'm moving.
So obviously
See you
get
down
dressed
there.
real quick and get all my stuff and head downstairs.
Reginald is like following Minnis down the stairs. He's hopping along. Of course he doesn't see him, but he's just following him. He's like, oh, breakfast. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds fantastic.
So, sidebar. I know Reginald needs to eat. Did he? He hasn't really ate in a while.
What's he eat?
So he's been eating whatever's been on your plate. So since you've been in the town about a few days, whenever you order something, he's just kind of taking the greens off your plate
Okay.
and kind of just like munching on that. You haven't noticed that he's not partial to anything specific,
Okay.
but he's just kind of like eating your scraps or whatever.
Okay.
And he's making you know that he's eating like off your plate. He's pretty annoying about it. He's like, all of a sudden, like you guys have had conversations like, why don't you order me anything? You just order yourself. You're selfish, dude. So this is like an ongoing thing. And you constantly remind him that no one can see him,
Yeah.
and that would be weird.
Yep.
God, I love the idea of like a separate plate and it's just all of a sudden disappearing.
You just see bites getting taken out of it.
So you guys are at this breakfast table. Duncan has gone about his daily business, getting the tavern up and running for the next day. People start, maybe like one or two other travelers are coming down the stairs. They're getting ready for the day, but they don't look like noble heroes like you do. He's got some breakfast stuff out. You guys got a plate of food, so you guys aren't eating any rations like these. This is good food. You got like a big jug of milk. You got some juice that was freshly squeezed a couple moments ago. Lots of pulp, by the way. Ton of pulp in this juice. You got some meat, some mutton, some vegetables, and fresh bread.
Ooh. I sit up on the table, you know. I'm assuming Drell's already there. Are you already there, Drell?
I am indeed. He's already there. Just kind of sitting there with the food in front of him. He's not very hungry.
All right, so I reach up for the chair. It's one of those like stools, you know, that you get up on to sit on, and I'm struggling a little bit. I'm like, I kind of, I'm struggling, so I look over. I look over at Drell. I'm like, not that I need it, but could you give me a quick hand here, Drell?
Sorry, hold on. Sorry, I was reading something in my book. What did you need me to do?
He needs a good scooch in. He needs a scooch in.
My hands are pre-lifted into the air. Like I just think you're gonna do it for me.
Yeah. So what he does is he pulls out his hand axe, or his great axe actually, because it's longer, and he swings it over Minnis to the back of the chair, and he just like pulls it in. And then
Minnis is sitting there with his arms up, like his mother usually lifts him up and pushes him in the chair.
He wants to get put into the chair.
His privileged ass, this privileged little cow is like he has his hands all the way up like an infant and like squeezing his hands in the air. He's like,
oh, okay. Then I do like grab him by like the back of his neck and I just like drop him in.
Anyways, what are we eating this morning, huh? What we got here? Oh, veggies. Nice. Got some mutton. Nice. All right. Are you gonna eat any of that? What's for me? What can I have here? What can I eat?
Feel free to help yourself. I just kind of ordered whatever.
Reginald is like on the table sniffing the plate in front of Armos. He's like, what's that? I don't know what's going on there. He's like getting dangerously close, like.
I abruptly come in, like, very quickly.
His
and
jaw
like,
is like elongated, like way longer than like a normal bunny should ever be. And like about to just like take a giant bite out of it. What are you doing?
I rip it from him and I come in really quickly, like, hey guys, how are you? And I grab all of the stuff I can for Reginald to eat.
Hey, what gives, man? What gives, man?
I put it on the side of the plate since I'm more of a picky eater, and I won't eat it anyways, but no one else needs to know that at this point in time. But then
he thumps on the table. He slams his foot.
Wait, hold on.
The table.
Jared's character is even a picky eater? Is that something that he just added?
So this is what happens.
Supposed to be fictional characters, Jared.
Yeah, hey,
your opportunity
it works
to
out.
try.
It works out. I don't need my
You get to try all this different food, and you actually don't have to eat it.
Yep. No, my my sidekick eats it.
So this is what happens. You quickly pull Reginald away, so it's not weird that this food is just disappearing in front of these two. You take a bunch of food, you drag him away. He thumps. He slams his foot so hard that like the plate on the table kind of like bounces up like a little bit.
Yeah. Whoa! Kicked the table there. My bad. Whoops. Sorry. A little clumsy in the morning. No big deal. Yep.
That's for me, right?
Yep.
For me, right?
Totally hit the table. Nothing to see here. Sorry. And I sit down awkwardly.
Reginald starts eating it away where like it's not where he's not seen. Like you just kind of roll off the cabbage off the table, and he just starts eating it on the seat.
I have my hands in front of the plate and eating very weirdly over my plate so that my face is over the plate, but my arms are like also like kind of boxing it off so he can eat willingly.
I look over at Armos with a really weird glance. Like, what's happening here? Stare at him for a couple seconds and I go, oh, this must be the way that the humans eat around here. And I start doing the same thing. I reach over and I start eating with like my hands over everything, trying to copy and mimic Armos' character.
Yeah, I picked it up from the humans. Tieflings don't normally do this, but you know, it's tradition.
Yeah, you're gonna have to teach me. You're gonna have to teach me all the like weird ways of humans, man. I don't know a lot of that stuff, so.
And then just to change the focus of the conversation, I'm Drell. Do you have anything like that? Do you know? Yeah, maybe.
I think we should go to this town meeting, like I mentioned last night.
Yeah.
Oh, town meeting. Yes, town meeting.
Does the town have a newspaper?
That's a good question. I didn't even plan for that. Holy shit.
Threw you a
Because Drell knows how to
curveball.
read comments, so
No, there's no local newspaper for the
damn
town.
it. I was just gonna get more insight on these bear attacks or bear bug attacks. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he's sitting there. Drell picks up his first piece of food and he starts eating it. Just kind of like you guys. In his culture, there is no silverware or anything. He lived in a mountain, so.
But there are newspapers. Interesting.
No. So he knows. So there aren't newspapers, but he knows how to read.
Yeah,
so,
but how do you know what a newspaper is? You lived in a mountain.
But what I'm saying is, if he just sees one lying around, he's curious enough where he would pick it up and try to read it.
Perhaps. All right.
I'm not saying he would walk over to a newspaper stand and be like, "Good day, sir," and fucking give him a gold or copper and be like, go off and tuck it underneath his arm.
Do you have any New York Post?
Yeah.
Where's the comic section? Do you have that? I love that Garfield character. Hold on.
Yeah. But yeah, he does decide to actually start eating as well, and I guess he'll just ask the rest of the group. So do you guys? I guess what were your thoughts on last night? Do you guys have anything you think we should do? What should we look around, or should we kind of just follow what the city does or the townspeople?
I finish my drink, put it on the table. Oh man, I really think we should just ask that Freddy guy. What was he, a Meyer? Yeah, we should ask the Meyer what we should do. Seems like he needs a lot of help around here, so I think that might be our move.
I'm with you guys. I think we need to figure this out. Something's connected. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, like you said before, Drell, that town meeting idea. Yeah, let's go see what that's about. I'm done eating here though, so I'm gonna go set up my cart and I'll meet you guys outside. Okay?
Before Minnis,
yeah,
I think
Minnis,
you should
by the way.
Oh, Minnis. My bad.
No worries.
Actually, let's just... Fuck, yeah. Okay. Minnis. I was going to cut that out because I feel like he already introduced himself, so I just... It was,
yeah.
I just want you to get his name wrong for the rest of the actual episode. Minnis, right? Minus? You're Minus, right?
Yeah. Little
Titus?
horseman.
Yeah, little horseman. Yeah.
A little horseman, yeah.
All right, continue.
I would stop telling people you saw someone disappear into a void because they will not take us seriously if you keep doing that. So, we obviously believe you, and I look at me and Armos, but I would maybe just keep that, as a secret until we can figure out where and why it happened.
Oh, okay. So this is kind of like when I was 3 and my dad told me, hey, don't tell anybody about it. Don't go outside and, until you're nice and tall. But then I never grew tall, but I had to keep it a secret for a long time. And then finally I just had to come out. So I'll come out with it when people are ready for to hear about the portal, but not now. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Yeah. I see. I do a little scooch off the chair, fall into the ground, and walk outside and set up my cart.
Anything else you guys want to talk about before we adjourn?
No, I think that's. I think we're ready. I think we know what we want to do. So
we got some food in us.
Or at least
we got
path. Yeah.
We got full life.
I do indeed take some of the bread though and wrap it up and put it into my backpack.
Okay, give everybody gets because you guys ate a nice home cooked meal. All right, Duncan's a hell of a cook. You guys are gonna get.
Is there anything Duncan can't do, like slaying hoes? And just...
You want a Duncan backstory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of upset that he's not really good at poetry. You guys, wow, max roll. You guys get an added temporary hit points of 6.
Hey,
so go ahead and your temporary hit points. So because when you guys eat like home cooked meals and things like that, you'll get like a food buff. There's many different rules for like food buffs, but I went ahead and rolled a D6 for temporary hit points. So now whatever your max hit points is until your next long rest, you add 6. But once those 6 go away, you can't re-heal that. They just go away first.
I feel like I'm invincible now.
So like I said, there's many different rules. That's how I want to do it because you guys don't have a healer, so I'm being pretty nice right now.
AKA shit's about to go down.
So you guys get your things. You guys eat this nice hearty meal. Reginald has a big belly right now because he just ate a whole fucking head of lettuce. He's like kind of sitting on your shoulder, like on his back, He's just laying down on your shoulder. You guys head into the town square, and you see people have started gathering, and people are shopping. They're opening their stands. You see some like common arguments, like, "Oh, I was setting up here first. What are you doing? Boopy. What the hell?" Like they're fighting over stands there, stuff like that. Maybe we'll take that out because I'm not trying to be racist towards Italians, even though I'm Italian. And people are setting up shops, getting ready for the day ahead. And you see that some of the benches that are laying around are now kind of set up around like the stage that's there, the little podium, because they're waiting for the mayor to come out and say something about last night. It was the first time the town has been invaded in a very long time, where bugbears actually broke through. This town isn't normally invaded. It's pretty well liked around territories nearby. So people are starting to wait. They're waiting for the mayor to come out. The town's just getting going. You see that the mess from last night has been cleaned up, and there's no trace of that. So you guys are in this town square. Did you guys want to look around town, or did you just want to sit and wait until Fredrick came out?
I will do like a quick. I guess I'll kind of just do like a quick look around to see if, anything's still destroyed from last night, or anything's like left over that we didn't see in the middle of the night. But besides that, I'm kind of just down to wait.
Okay. There's nothing really to check out other than like a few broken boxes, pieces of wood, axe marks in the benches and stuff like that. But there's nothing that really sticks out to you.
There's no like obvious like way of entry like into the town.
You're in the town square, and it's a pretty big town. For you to like circle this entire town might take you like an hour or two, especially around the wall. Like this is a large town, so. No, for you to do that, you would have to go out, and you probably miss the meeting if you were to do that.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that yet.
Okay, you guys are sitting around the town square. You take a seat. The mayor comes out. You see him. He's in a nice red suit fitted to his body, tightly fit. He's muscular, vascular. His mane is groomed and pushed back nice. His head is way up high. Perfect posture, big bushy, like I don't know what they're called, but they're kind of like a poof that comes out of the collar of the shirt with like one of those stones in it. Looks very dapper, very well dressed. The mane is pushed back and groomed, and as it comes down to like where his beard would be is like a little brace, where like a little tie, like a hair tie, to make a nice beard. His eyes are half open as he's walking all regal like up to the stage.
Drell rolls his eyes.
I yell, "Hey, Ricky Fruniper! Hey, good morning. Nice to see ya."
He just kind of like opens one eye a little more, looks at you, goes back, just like some papers. "Good morning, everybody. Now, I know a lot of you may have some questions and concerns about what happened last night." People start raising their voices. They're like, "Oh, what?" They're all asking like, "Is it going to happen again? What are we going to do about this?" Listen, we are going to take care of this bugbear problem once and for all. I have reached out to neighboring towns for some assistance. Somebody yells out in the crowd, "What about us? We don't have the troops." We currently do not have the resources to simply maintain the wall and send out an appropriate party to take out these bugbears. Now, we know where they are located in the general direction, but we've never seen where they've come from. So this is a delicate situation that we need to approach appropriately. So until we get assistance from other towns, unless we have any volunteers to go out and take care of this bugbear problem, we're just going to have to wait and fortify and sit tight. Town gets into an uproar. You can see that like the folk that live here from day to day are very upset because they're worried about it happening again. People are yelling at the mayor. Do you hear some boos in the background? It's like, I know, this is hard to hear. Nobody wants to get rid of these bugbears more than me. Okay? We have a lot of things coming in via boat and carriage that are both at risk, but they need to come through here to get to the neighboring towns. I understand the important position that we're in, but we simply cannot spare the resources to go out and find for bugbears. We need to keep people here to make sure everyone is safe within the walls.
I look at Drell and Armos. I'm like, "Hey guys, I know we just met, but I've never done this before, and my friends always talk about it, and I always wanted to do this with people. My friends back at the clan, back at my clan. They go on adventures and like raids, you know, journeys, and all sorts. Would you guys maybe want to go on a raid with me? An adventure, fight the bugbears? I just think it'd be fun. I don't know.
Drell looks down at him and he just laughs and goes, "Yeah, as long as I just get to kill some stuff."
I let him know, reassure him. I think it's the right move.
Reginald looks at you. He's like, "Yeah, you want to go? These are the people you want to associate with?"
I non-verbally just shrug and nod at the same time.
With that, I stand up with so much confidence now because I finally have people around me that want to do stuff with me. Never had that before. And I yell over the crowd at Fredrick. "Hey, Mr. Mayonnaise, we'll go on the quest. We'll help you out.
Does anybody want to help? Anybody?"
We'll do
He's
it.
like ignoring you for a second.
Us three right here.
I think I see a couple of adventures way back over there. That's not a child.
I pick up Minnis and I put him like I just hold him like higher than everyone else.
Oh, the giant man wants it. Great, fantastic. Okay, so does anybody else want to help? You see like the townsfolk just like quickly like look behind them, like ignoring the question because they ain't gonna do anything. They just want to complain about it. Interesting. Okay, well, if anybody, I will not be taking any more questions at this time. Please submit them to my assistant in a nice, orderly fashion, and we will get to it as soon as we can. Fredrick jumps down from the podium. People get up rapidly, start going over to the assistant to start submitting complaints and stuff like that. Fredrick walks over to you. "Gentlemen,
Sir,
I guess what we have here is a lot of adventurers."
I've been known to adventure.
I just like to kill things.
Dapper job you did last night. Very dapper. Very dapper. Good job, everybody. Okay, so you three want to go on behalf of town into a dangerous, possibly bugbear-infested camp and take on these bugbears that have been plaguing this town for quite some time. Do I get that? Is that what I'm hearing from you, gentlemen?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Just you three? Anybody else? Got anybody else coming with you? No?
No.
Fantastic. Okay. Follow me. He gets up and he starts walking to northern side of town.
So
You guys following him? What are you guys doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we follow him.
along.
as we're following, I start asking him, do we know how they got into the city?
He looks around and he sees that people are looking at you guys. He goes, "We'll disclose all that information once we are inside the hall." So you guys are walking to a big building not too far off from the town square. You guys walk over a little bridge because it's a river that cuts through town. So you guys walk over a bridge and into this big building, and he shuts the door behind you. There's some people that look like associates of Fredrick's, and there's like a big like table in the middle of the room. I want to say about the room is maybe about like half the size of a football field, maybe like 50 yards equal. And there's like a bunch of chairs that are just kind of pushed to the side, and there's a big table in the middle. And you see that like since last night, there's a group of people been planning, and like there's maps all over the table and everything like that. It's like, "Gentlemen, walk over here with me." So we know where they're coming from, but we don't know the exact magnitude of their encampment that they have. All we know is that they're coming from the mountains to the north.
How long has this been happening?
Bugbear incidents for about the last 5-6 months, I would say, before it became a alarming problem. Because listen, when you come to this town, you know the threats that loom over it. We have thousands of gold coming in and out of this town every day, whether it be physical gold or just merchandise. This is a main crossroad town, so for thieves to come by and raiders, and it's not out of pocket. But we never had anything this bad happen before. Usually everything that happens is outside of town. So people know. So people like to hire mercenaries and adventurers like yourself to help protect people's valuables. Sometimes people like to do it on their own.
All right, so I'm gonna speak up now because I think this is like my strong suit. I go, ha. All right, listen, Juniper, Mr. Meyer, you're in luck.
Fredrick.
Oh, right, Fredrick, you're in luck because I'm somewhat of a scout for my clan, and I've been known to find things, do a little scouting, hunting, you know, seek some tracks out. So I'll go in that direction and I'll do some investigating. I'll take these guys with me, and we'll find your bugbears.
He looks at you and he reaches his arm out on the table, grabs a piece of paper that's like pretty far away, but his monstrous arm just kind of like goes over, palms the piece of paper, drags it in front of him, and he never loses eye contact with you. He just kind of like, shh. So here's the map of the town, okay? We know that they're up here into the north. He's like pointing to a mountainous area. We had some scouts follow these bugbears back after a recent attack. That happened about a week ago, and we saw them heading into the mountains. So we know they're living inside of a mountain, but we just simply could not risk them going inside because there was a large group of them. We counted at least 10 of them when we followed back. Now, were these the same 10 that attacked? I couldn't tell you. We don't keep count, but we know that we've been attacked often enough, and with the quarrel going back and forth, we've taken out quite a few, so I'm assuming they have numbers. How many are there right now? I have no idea. But you're definitely interested in our town. So if you're going to go this way, what you want to do is leave through the northeastern gate. You'll find a road and just head north for a bit. Once you start seeing a mountainous area, it starts to fork off. And that's where you're kind of on your own, where you might need your own senses and wits to find them. But we can point you in the general direction.
Oh, well, this looks great to me. What do you say, guys? Should we go look for these bugbears?
Drell nods.
Same.
All right, then. Mr. Fredrick?
Fredrick, yes.
Yes, Fredrick. We'll find your bugbears, I promise you.
Okay. Here's what I want from you, gentlemen. I want them dead! And he yells and he lets out like a roar underneath his breath, and like glasses around like start shaking. It's not quite as powerful as the roar he gave Drell last night, but like it was thunderous.
But
So
it does send my lips kind of going, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
You bring me back the head of the chieftain. You bring me back the head of the chieftain.
Oh, I know
Tapping
what a
his hand on
chieftain
the
is.
table.
I could do that.
And I will reward you fellows for your trouble.
I kind of whisper over to Drell. Wait, we get a reward for this?
I guess.
I didn't even know we were
kill people.
Yo, I just wanted to go on a journey with you guys. Cool. Yeah, we accept.
Interesting. Well, fellas, or should I say adventurers, I appreciate the help. You can leave whenever you need. It's about a day's trip north. Unless you have some type of horse or something, but it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like this little fella can really be rideable. Looks at you, pats you on the head. It's cute, just cute kid.
Not a kid, by the way. I'm an adult minotaur. Just saying.
Just looks at you, just like,
My ears just kind of go down.
All right, guys. So you guys are ready to go out on your adventure. Is there anything you want to do in town before you go? It's about 11 in the morning.
Could we try and procure some sort of travel situation?
Yeah. Yes. So in the town, there are stables around the gates area. It's pretty common. People will go to the stables and ask for, like, there might be carriages going certain ways. You can definitely ask to see if they'll take you this way. Now, obviously, a carriage won't take you right to the front door of this place, but you can kind of like take it and you'll get there within like less than a half a day. Like, Fredrick said it was about 10 miles out, they speculated, and he oh, my bad, I'm sorry. Fredrick did hand you a map of like the general location of where it might be, so you guys just aren't going off looking for a random cave. So you guys have this map with a big circle like, hey, it might be in this area. So you can totally go to a stable and ask them if they will take you a part of the way.
So we head to the nearest stable looking for someone to help us with travel. I walk into the stable looking for. I probably just.
Are you traveling with your cart?
Currently I have my cart with me. Yes, I leave it outside the stable when I go to talk.
There's a gentleman in there. What race do I want to make him? We're on to see a race. It is a dwarf, actually. Looks at you, looks up and down. He's kind of like, he's like a little bit taller than you, looking down at you, looking around. He's never seen something like you before. He's like, I'm gonna help you.
Hello, good sir. I'm looking to get me and my merry band of travelers here some, maybe some horses to bring us to go fight those damned gobblewalkers. Guys, what are they called?
Bugbears.
Bugbears. We're fighting bugbears. Gonna help the town.
Oh, you're the troop that's gonna help us. Spits into like a little spittoon. It looks like he's chewing on some chewing tobacco, some skull. Your Ed here.
That's right. Would you be able to offer maybe 3 horses for these fine gentlemen here?
3 horses? Yeah, I can sell you 3 horses. That'll run you about 25. I'll tell you what, 3 horses. I'll give it to you for about 2,900 gold pieces. How's that sound?
Maybe.
They're
Let me go
horses. These
talk
are real
to.
horses.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm just gonna talk to these guys about the price real quick. Give me a second. I scoot over to these guys. Okay, guys, did you hear that? I don't have that much gold.
Ding. No, me neither. That's way too much.
I think we should just maybe ask him for a ride rather than buying the horses outright.
Wait. I have an idea. Guys, just trust me. I reach into my pocket and I pull out my little glasses with the nose.
I'm gonna spit my fucking water out. I know where this is going. All right.
I pull out a little box. I open the box. I put on these glasses with a nose and a mustache and
Okay.
and I walk up to this guy pretending to be the mayor's assistant.
God, what are the stats I gave you for that? For the illusion? What do you have to roll?
I think you have to roll a nat 20.
Roll a
or it
nat
doesn't
20.
work.
So you're rolling a nat 20 against what? Theater? What do they make you roll against? Holy shit. Hold on, I gotta figure.
Yeah.
What did I give you?
So dumb.
What do you mean? I'm the
funny
master of
thing is,
disguise. It's
too,
not dumb.
I'm pretty sure we could just ask the mayor to pay for this too,
Right.
and he probably fucking would. But I
don't
like
know
this
that.
way better.
Yeah, so you have this little box from a magician's set that you've had since you were a kid, and it comes with a little fake mustache and glasses. Go ahead and give me a... Right, it was a performance check, yes. So go ahead and give me a performance check, yeah.
Yes. 9.
Okay, do your thing.
Hello, good sir. I am the assistant of the mayor, and the mayor told me, rather, that these 3 gentlemen, the Minotaur's gone now, but these 3 gentlemen, the 2 gentlemen plus the Minotaur, could get the 3 horses to be returned free of charge.
He's looking at you. Spits into the spittoon. Puts his head over, looks at Drell and Armos. Looks at you. Mayor's assistant, huh?
Yes.
Okay, and you need passage to the north? How far are you going?
10 miles.
10 miles?
Yes.
10 miles.
Yes.
Looks at his ledger. Puts on like some glasses. Bifocals. Pretty advanced reading glasses for the age they're living in. Writing some notes, flipping some pages. Let's see. North. We have a wagon leaving in about 20. You can meet him by the northeast gate. It's a human fellow. He's heading north towards Lord Baron's Divider, but I'm sure he can make a stop along the way for... Let's see if we have anybody slipping through more pages. Spits out another piece of chewing tobacco. How many sheets do you need? 3?
Yes, 3, just 3 seats.
3 sheets, okay. Got any luggage?
A couple packs, yes.
Couple of packs. So just a couple of bags. Carry on. He's writing notes down. It looks like he's writing out like tickets for you guys.
I look back at the guys, lift up my glasses. God, guys, this is working so well. Put the glasses back on.
Writing down more. So what? Just on your back, correct? You don't have any extra supplies, any carts or anything, bags, just.
I think the Minotaur has a cart, but he would leave the cart here, and just bring the bags
just
on.
3 passage, about 10 miles. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. He rips out some papers from his ledger, hands it to you. It's 3 tickets. That'll be 4 gold and about 3 silver.
Oh, you know what? That sounds lovely. Let me go get the Minotaur real quick, and he can get the friends together and pay for this. I go outside around the corner, take my glass off, put it in the box, and come back inside. Hey, excuse me. Did my associate come in here? The assistant of the mayor. I think he just told me that he talked to you about some tickets.
Spits out another piece of chewing tobacco.
I'm just giving a thumbs up to the guys.
Oh, also, by the way, Drell wants to speak up, and he goes, also, did you apply the discount named, if we don't do this, the bear bugs are going to keep coming in and ruining your line of transportation discount?
Takes back the tickets. More writing. Writes pretty swiftly. 2 gold for the lot. Hands you, rips out another piece from his ledger. Go ahead and give this to the guard. Give me 2 gold and I will bid you adieu.
Ah, lovely. Lovely. I hand 1 gold piece and then kind of wave over at Drell to give me another.
Yeah, I give it to him.
All right. So you guys hand it 2 gold to this guy. He goes, here's your tickets. Just go ahead to the north gate. He leaves at about 20. If you're not there, the tickets are down null and void. Have a good day.
Hey, thank you. I'll see you later, good sir.
You guys head over to the gate. You see a wagon there. There's like a bunch of wagons getting ready. On the ticket, it says Red Wagon. So you see Red Wagon, you walk over to it. There's a human on there. Hey, boys, you guys ready for the trip?
Yes, sir. Bring us away.
All right. All right. Go ahead and put your bags on. Let's get on. We'll get it going. You guys hand him the map. He's like, oh, only going halfway today. Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good. Just let me know when we're almost there, and I'll go ahead and make a stop. So you guys are on this wagon, and it's just the 3 of you, by the way. Nobody's going north right now. So you guys are all packed up. You guys are ready to go.
Is that like me coming from the north? Would I know it's normally slow traffic, or that's a recent thing?
So you wouldn't know the traffic flow, but more people come than go. So Lord Baron's Divider, is a hard stop for most people. And usually he goes there to bring people back, but not many people go there because you need a reason to go there. That's what you know. You know that place. So go ahead and roll me an intelligence check for me. With a DC 10. 10 means you pass. 11 and higher means you pass.
11.
11? Great. So as a Goliath, you know a bit about Lord Baron's Divider than like the normal person, because Lord Baron is a Goliath, just like yourself. Mm-hmm. He's also older than the normal Goliath. He was around during the Red Catastrophe, and there's a reason for that. Otherworldly reasons for that. But what you know about Baron, because he's a well-known name, is that in his early life he wasn't really well liked because Goliaths are more known for war and fighting and taking down giant monsters. Lord Baron, or just Baron at the time, was not really about fighting and interested in taking down giant monsters. He was more interested in magic and science and things like that. So he was picked on a bit as he traveled. So he always traveled between North and South Trillis a lot. And he was always interested in magics and things like that. So fast forward, the Red Catastrophe, South Trillis was the hardest hit of the continents that people are aware of, and South Trillis needed help fighting off these demons. So Lord Baron would go to the north, and he got a bunch of people he got a bunch of Goliaths to assist in the war. Your grandparents fought in this war. Okay, so they were some of the Goliaths that ventured down to fight some of the demons. Fast forward, when Cristo left, because Baron had helped South Trillis, it was an agreement that they would give up a portion of land from the Northerners to South Trillis. So any Goliaths, dwarves, and anyone from the north would have their namesake in South Trillis, which is now the northern part of South Trillis, also known as the Kingdom of Brim. Lord Baron's Divider is his fortress that is the cutoff point between the Kingdom of Aramor, where you guys are right now, in the town of Gilo, and it is the closest point you can get to the Kingdom of Brim without crossing its border. So Lord Baron's Divider is the dividing state point between the Kingdom of Brim and the Kingdom of Aramor. So you had to pass this to get to the town of Gilo. You also know that the Lord Baron's Divider, because he was such an enthusiast of magic and science, he created the Sigil Guild. short for Magic and Science, or Science and Magic, SIGIC. This college of people who are both fascinated in magic and science come together here to incorporate the two rather than have them divided, because normally magic users and people of the science, which isn't really that popular 200 years ago, kind of didn't communicate with each other back then. But now this guild is its main purpose is to bring these people together. So people who are interested in science and magic and want to have the two subjects live in happy marriage, let's say, come here to study and learn. And Lord Barrett's Divide is not only a border point, but is also a college for new people, like up and comers, of people who are interested in science and magic and the positive impact that can have on the world. So Barrett, Dan wouldn't know this, and Armos can give me a intelligence check with a DC 15 on this.
When you say DC 15,
so you have to get higher than a 15. Higher than a 15. Yeah.
So it's intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Dang. Wait.
Actually, wait. What's your best stat?
My best stat's charisma. That's my proficiency. Is that what you're talking about?
I
get +2 intelligence, if that's what you mean. So
okay, yeah. So intelligence is fine. So you got a 13. Mm-hmm. Okay, nothing really comes to mind. So
can I tell them? Could I have told them that story though on our wagon, like up north?
Yeah, absolutely.
I relayed that information to them.
Yeah, so everything I just said, you have talked about it, because now you guys are sitting on a wagon heading up north. On the wagon, it's not really the best type of wagon, but you guys are outside. You're not sitting inside the wagon. It's like kind of like a halfway wagon, and you hear the sound of the wheels along the gravel on the road. And the further you get away from the town, you stop hearing the wheels slapping the gravel and more on the dirt. It's very grassy. You're going over some grassy knolls. So you guys are on a road event, and now you are getting there quicker than you normally would. So you guys are kind of like resting. You're going through your equipment. You're talking. Before we continue, is there anything you guys want to talk about right now before we get into the next bit?
I mean, maybe some character things, but I would just be like, on the way, making friendly with Drell, Hey, Drell, you speak giant, right?
I do, yeah.
Could you teach me some swear words?
You want to know swear words?
Oh, I want to know all the swear words in giant. Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. We make it out of here alive. Maybe I'll think about teaching you some swear words. Okay.
All right, deal.
What about you? What languages do you guys speak?
I mean, I speak Orc, Common, Kothian, of course, but that's neither here nor there.
Tiefling and just the normal. Infernal is the Tiefling language.
Reginald looks at, an infernal, so you speak fire? So you can speak the same language I speak. He starts speaking in tongues like... He's like, this bunny now has 3 tongues coming out of him. Am I right? And he looks at you like a dumb face.
Just bright-eyed. I just shake my head, no. and with a scared look on my face, go back to the conversation between the 3.
Yeah, but I guess regarding everything happening, I guess, from the way Minnis reacted to the void, I guess I can make the assumption that he's never seen anything like that. So I guess I look more at Armos, and I just ask him, I'd be like, have you ever seen anything like that, like what we saw last night, or what Minnis saw last night regarding that kid getting sucked into a void?
I hesitate a little bit. Not exactly. Still traumatized. I would just say something like that, and I leave it open-ended or mysterious.
You guys notice ahead of you, the guy goes, whoa, and the horse stops a little bit, and about 20 to 30 feet ahead of you in the road, there seems to be a damaged cart kind of blocking the way. And you see 2 people standing in front of it, like waving down. Guy on the car goes, looks like some people need some help. Squints. It's a little ominous, a little weird.
Do they look injured? Like, what do they... What does
From
it just
that
look
far
like
away, you don't really know. They're just waving, and the car looks like it's missing a wheel, but the car is blocking the road. This car looks like a full cart, like it has an inside, like one of those Oregon Trail carts, You know, it has a big white floofy thing on it. Yeah.
So we're eventually gonna reach them, though, right? They're on the
Yeah,
road.
the guy stopped the cart. The guy noticed and stopped the cart well ahead. He goes, "Some ain't right here."
I asked the driver, does this happen often, or is this you seem
You
worried
guys
about
ever
this?
see bandits before? Yeah, well, I think we got a case. I don't trust these guys. I don't trust these guys one bit. You guys fight?
Yeah, we'll be fine. Just go ahead and go forward. We'll see what they have to say.
All right. I hope you guys slaps the horse. The horse goes and starts going forward a little bit.
So I kind of let the guys know that we should prepare, have our like,
Yeah, I am
weapons
bracing
drawn
my
and-
axe.
and get
I
ready.
do have it in my hand.
in case anything happens.
I lean over the guys. Guys, what's a bandit?
Do you have like a brother that like wants to steal your stuff?
Oh my God, this guy Miranor, asshole, stole a lot of my stuff when I was young. Yeah, he steals
Real quick, right there. There's a flashback in Minnis's mind. It goes back when they were younger in a schoolyard, right? Minnis is there eating his lunch by himself. Everyone's enjoying recess, but he wasn't able to eat lunch at the appropriate time. He's sitting on a corner, kind of along like a wooden fence, eating his lunch. And here comes Miranor, comes by and goes, "Hey Minnis, what are you eating?
Hey, just eating my sandwich.
Your sandwich?
Yeah,
He's in
yeah.
a knuckle sandwich." Punches him in the head. Takes the sandwich. More like my sandwich. Flashback out.
So, yeah, I definitely know the feeling. So bandits, they're kind of like, they'll steal your sandwiches.
Yep, and take them for themselves. So you have to be ready.
Oh my
And then if they don't kill you, then I guess you had a good experience with them.
So you come up on the cart. You're about 10 feet away. The carriage driver goes, "Hey boys, you guys need some help? Looks like you're stuck." Two people at the car go, "Yeah, we broke a wheel back there. I was just wondering if one of you guys could maybe help us out. Maybe get us do you guys have an extra wheel you can spare?"
Without any regard to the situation, I yell out, "Are you gonna steal our sandwiches?"
Whoa, little guy puts his hands up, has nothing in his hands, reaches for this guy. "Why would we just steal your sandwiches? Do you guys want to have lunch? We can have lunch. It's about that time, don't you think?" "Oh, we just need something on the wheel." The other guy is like tapping his foot. He goes, "This one right here." Snaps his finger, points to the broken wheel that has there's like a standard wooden wheel has like spokes on it. Like some of the spokes are like broken off. He goes, "We just need some help over here. Think you guys can help us out? Spare a wheel? I see you got one on the back of the cart there." Guy looks behind him. The cab driver looks behind him, sees that he has like an extra wheel. He's like, "I have one, but I might need it for myself. But town's not too far away. Looks like you can walk there if you want." Guy goes, "Well, I'm not much for walking, and then we got a little brother in there, and he's scared. You know how it is. I think it's safer to just stay by the cart, don't you think? I think you could help us out with a wheel." Give me a perception check.
All of us?
Everyone give me a perception check.
I got a
DC.
5.
I got a 19.
DC 14. 19?
Yeah.
You look behind you, and there's two dudes with red masks on, snapping their fingers, approaching it very quietly. They're snapping their fingers like, in a very sneaky fashion, like, yeah, we're the low-way thieves, yeah. They have, they're snapping their fingers, and each of them have like a knife in their hands. Drell, what'd you get, Armos?
I got a 18.
Oh yeah, Drell is just oblivious to the snapping thieves that are approaching the car from behind.
Right.
And you guys are just looking at two thieves stepping in sequence. We're gonna take a tire. We're gonna take a wheel.
I prepare my sling kind of discreetly on the side and nudge Drell.
So I guess I turn around and I see them. And how far out are they?
Oh, they're like 5 feet away. They're about to approach the cart.
Oh, then I'm just gonna hit them.
The two in front looks like the jig is up and time to boogie down. And they start snapping in sequence with the two behind the cart. Go ahead and roll me initiative. And on that initiative roll, we will end this week's session. Guys, thank you so much for listening. That's all we got for this week. Stick around after our little announcements to hear the previews for next week's episode. All I got for you this week is check us out on socials, baby. I'm talking YouTube, and I'm talking TikTok for skits, and I'm talking Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for all that fun social stuff, all right? Other than that, shout out to the audio, to our bards and artificers that make all the background magic happen with audio and music. Roobski and Strawberry. Love you guys. And yeah, we'll catch you next week, and enjoy the previews. Like, no, Garrett, our brother, no.
Looks like an owlbear got into your food, Minnis.